Hi everybody in the internet world. It's June, your tarot queen. A while back, somebody asked me to do a collective on Libras. I promised I would, but it totally went over my head. I had so much going on that week. And so today I'm going to try to do a reading on just total Libras and see what is in store for them for the rest of this month. Now, I talked a little bit yesterday about, getting your true ID. I really believe that if you can, you need to do it because I really believe that they're trying to suppress voting. And if you don't have something like a passport or a true ID, then you're going to have a hard time voting. That's my intuition kicking in, and I hope I'm wrong about that. But I really believe that they're going to try it. It's gonna be tried. So I don't have a lot going on today. It is Kevin and I's day by ourselves, which is kind of exciting, yet a little bit more work for me, but I don't mind. Keeps me in shape. So therefore, it's okay. So let's try to do, I'm going to use the Crystal Vision deck. It's very thin. I mean, it's a thinner deck. It's not very thin, but it's a thinner deck. Still has 78 cards in it. It's just easier to shuffle. So if anybody would like for me to review a deck, I'll be happy to do so and let you know if it's a easy deck to read, a hard deck to read, or it takes a scientist to read it. Well, I would be happy to do it. So if you know anybody that publishes tarot cards or tarot decks, let them know that I'm really ready to see how their decks work. So anyway, I'm gonna do an eclectic reading on Libras. So here we go. Let's see what universe has to say for the rest of the month for Libras. All about Libras today. I know that Libras need their balance. They need to have balance in their life or they're off kilter. I know a few Libras in my life that I've loved them. I've was very disappointed in them and I have cut some off totally. So I know that Libras can be especially when they're not in balance, they can be kind of hard to get, and it's not that they're moody, it's just they're out of balance. They don't have all their elements in check or on the balance scale or something, but there's definitely some issues going on with Libras when they're out of balance. So hence the scales. So I've got a couple cards for Libras now. So what do Libras need to know for this month? How to get themselves in balance if they're not in balance, or what is their projection for this month if they continue on the path that they're on. I normally don't do specific signs only because some people have Libra rising or moon, or some people don't. You have other signs normally within your true birth astrological sign. So I normally don't do this. So there's a lot of readers out there that do, and hats off to them. I think that is their niche and they're good at that. Mine is for your everyday life this time around. Who knows what I'll be doing next lifetime, but this lifetime, this is what I do. I want to help as many people as I can. I don't want to target a certain group or a certain astrological sign. I want to target everyone that I can. But since I said that I would do this for this Libra person, I am going to do it. So, and I'm sorry it took me as long as it did to remember that I had made a promise. So I am sorry about that. Libras. What do Libras need to know? I think Libras really do love people. You know, they have a big heart. They have a kind soul. They do care for the people in their arena at any given time, but they despise confrontation. They will not stand up for themselves. They will not stand up for their business. They will not stand up for their friends. If it means I have to argue with somebody, they won't do it. A Libra will not do it. Unless, of course, they're pushed into the corner and they have to come out scratching. So it's the only time that they will actually stand up. And it's usually to someone that loves them dearly, that's not going to judge them for standing up. Or people they don't know at all. Woo! I think all Libras need a reading immediately. Wow, that was crazy. Hasn't happened to me in a while. Okay, universe. What are you trying to tell me here about Libras? I know we got some cards. There's one in particular that flipped up, face up. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. Yeah, you can see it. Bottom of the screen. But anyway, one of them flipped up. It's a cancerous type person. So I don't know. If you're hanging around with a Cancer, it might be a good match or a good person, because they don't care. They'll tell you how it is. And they don't care about your opinion anyway. So you don't have to fight about it. You're just like, nod and agree. All right. Is this all you have to say about Libras? Believe it is. All right. And the card that flipped face up, like I said, is a Cancer type of person. Cancers are very opinionated. And sometimes they don't admit when they're wrong. They will fight tooth and nail. You would think that Trump was a Cancer because he doesn't admit when he's wrong. They spin it to where they make you like, oh, okay. Yeah. But they don't admit when they're wrong. And they don't apologize for that. That was their opinion at that time. And, you know, that's what they said. And they're sticking to it. So, you know, hats off to them for that. But all of us are not always right all the time. So I think that Libras and Cancers are a very good match, because Cancers can be very overbearing. Not that they mean to. They have a big heart. They have a big shell. And once you're in there, and you don't get out. So, you know, I'm not dogging on Cancers, because I have a lot of really good friends that are Cancers, and I love them dearly. And, you know, some of them have different risings, so they're a little bit different, but in general, the same. But I love my Cancer friends, so please, if you are my Cancer friend, do not take offense to this. But you and Libras get along very well, because Libras will agree with you even if they don't agree with you. To your face, they're nodding, and they may interject once or twice. The Libras, they don't want to fight. They don't want to argue. They do not like confrontation. They especially don't like confrontation when it comes to their friends fighting against each other. And they don't want to take a side. They're not picking a side. They make their friends pick the side. And sometimes, you know, a Libra loses when they do that. They end up losing the people that would have done anything for them. So anyway, Libras and Cancers, good job together. Page of Pentacles. This is a mature Capricorn. I think what this is trying to say is that Libras sometimes get unbalanced. They get disorganized. They get a lot going on, and the scale is way down here or way up here, and they're out of balance. So they need to take a playbook from a Capricorn and try to organize things where they can find them, where they can pick up something easily where they left off. And a lot of us astrological signs are like that. I happen to be one of those myself. I'm not the most organized person in the world. Try to be, but I am not. So I get it. But they need to take a playbook from a Capricorn. You need to be a little bit more organized, especially when it comes to your accounting, your billing, your accounts receivable, accounts payable, you know, where you're spending, where your money's going, where you put that receipt so that you can exchange an item. You need to be a little bit more organized than you are, or than you have been lately, I should say. I wouldn't say that you were never organized. Here's the sun kiss. Wow, I love that stuff. I have the Lover's card. This is your first major arcana, Libras out there. And I believe that you have to have a balanced love for one another. You have to be on the same floor. You can't be on different floors and be with the Libra. You have to be on the same floor as the Libra. And they have to be on the same floor as you. They can't be up higher or down lower. So one of you will get tired and it will not work. Libras need balance. They need give and they need take. There's an orb there. Ooh, I think I knew who that was. Hi, Gary. How are you? I miss that man. What an awesome person. He was born on the same day as my husband. And his wife happened to be a Libra. And he was a Sag. Who knew? But Sages are exciting and fun. And Libras they want to be fun. And they're exciting when they're in balance. And sometimes the Sagittarius can pull them up. Like if they're down here, they can pull them up to where they're in balance. And it's good for them. It really is good for them. So I believe this goes to a special Libra out there. And they know who they are. And I believe your orb of your husband has just came to visit me and to tell me it's okay. It's okay. You're doing fine. I know things have been rough for you with the passing of your husband. It has been hard. Grief is hard, and there is no time limit. You can take as long as you need. And sometimes just when you think you're over it, you get socked right in the kisser, you know? But he's here to tell you, this particular Libra, and you know who you are. I don't know that you watch my channel, but other people do, and maybe they'll tell you. He is here to tell you, through me, apparently, out of all people, he's here to tell me that he's watching over you, and he's trying very hard to help you because he sees things from a different set of eyes than he did when he was here. He sees things differently, and he is trying very hard to protect you and to help you. And I would hope that you will listen to him. So this is for you with your husband of Gary. You know who you are. And that's all I'm going to say about that. He's watching over you. He's come here to tell me. He's trying to take care of you, and he wants you to listen, and he wants you to pay attention. You don't have to fight about it because he knows how you are. He does know how you are, and he still sees how you are. However, he sees some things he never saw before. He sees clearly now, and he's trying to tell you that. So please, I know we don't talk anymore, but listen to your husband. Listen to him. He's trying to help you. I hope this gets to you somehow, some way. Anyway, that's the Lover's card. Ace of Pentacles. New ideals are not flowing freely for you Libras out there right now. You're using old ideals to make money, and sometimes you're just going to have to shake it up. You're just going to have to take that hourglass and flip it up and down just to give yourself a little bit of a shake up and give yourself a little bit of time to figure out what it is that you need to do creatively, not only for your environment and to keep yourself in balance, but to generate old income to new income. And if you've had something forever and it's no longer serving you, get rid of it. Sell it. Give it to somebody else who can use it. Be creative. Because, you know, you Libras are creative. You're very intelligent people and very creative people. You're intuitive, very much so, but you tend not to listen to it. You tend to second guess yourself. When your first thought was the correct answer, you're like, well, what if it was the other way? Or what if it was this way? Or what if it was sideways, you know? No, stop second guessing yourself, Libras. You got this. You really do. So be creative, use your creativity, and turn that old into a new. Okay? Reburnish it. Last card for Libras. The old sword in the back type thing. Sometimes I think that Libras feel they've been betrayed or hurt or left in the dust when they really haven't. It's that they let the other people make the decision for them. They didn't make that decision. It goes back to my friend with the husband or it goes back to that Libra with the husband named Gary. This, goes back to that. People betray you and you allow them to do so. And then you believe what they say. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. And you let them back in. Come on. Well, some people ain't worth it. Some are. Some that you have left in the dust because you let them, what you considered was a decision for them to make. No, they needed you to make the decision, and they would go along with it. So remember, not all decisions are against you. Sometimes you do it yourself. So Libras out there in the world, remember, especially when it comes to conflicts between two people that somewhat involve you and somewhat don't involve you, you have to make a decision too. You have to make a right decision. You're involved in this triangle whether you want to be or not. You are. So you get to put your 2 cents worth in there. And you can't just say, well, you two just talk amongst yourselves and whatever you guys agree on, that's what I'm going for. No, you're in this too. You're in this life. You have friends that don't get along. You have people in your life that really don't like each other. And some of the people you probably don't even like. And that's okay. But you have a choice in the matter. And you have a decision in the matter. And sometimes your decision is what makes you feel betrayed. Because it was your decision not to do anything. Not to do anything. It was your decision. So, that is my analogy on Libras, I guess, for the rest of the month. And I think I'm gonna cut it there. That hit a little close to home here, and it was nice to visit with Gary for the brief moment that he was here. At any rate, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And if you like my content, please like and subscribe. If you have something you want me to talk about, please, by all means, shoot me an email, leave a comment, and whatever you do, like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see my live, which will be tomorrow about 2:33ish, please tune in. I will try as hard as I can to, I don't know, make it longer, make it shorter, whatever you guys need. But, sometimes I can get a little long-winded. And anyway, hit the bell if you want to see the live, or if you want to be notified as to when I'm doing the live. And I decided I am going to try to mix them up a little bit, because I know some people work, some people are way across the world from where I am. So it will be 2:33-ish Eastern time tomorrow. Okay, so hopefully you guys can tune in and we'll have great conversations and we'll talk about things and ideals and all kinds of exciting stuff. And again, when I reach 10,000 subscribers, which I know I will, Miss Eleanor is doing a wonderful quilt. I will try to leave her YouTube channel's link in my descriptions. And also if you want a reading with me or a consultation with me, because I am a certified life coach. So I do want to let you know that I do use cards in those life coaching sessions, just to see if we're on the right track or if there's more work to be done. But if you'd like to leave or would like a consultation with me, please email me, and I will leave the email link And I'm still looking for that cool, easy to spell name so I can change my email, because I've had this one forever and emails get lost in the shuffle, if you know what I mean. So I want to do a new one to where it's just associated with the channel and I don't have to do anything else with it other than answer what people are asking me. So again, if you like and subscribe, we'll be giving away a awesome quote. And I'm telling you, Eleanor's so talented. You need to check out her channel. I think it's Eleanor Whitting, I want to say 3426 or something like that. But I can't remember the numbers. Let me write that down. But anyway, check out her quilting thing and you can see the progress on the quilt that you could possibly get. So with all that being said, I guess I'm trying to say, I hope everybody has a fantastic, wonderful day, and I hope you feel loved and warm and happy. And whatever you do, stay mystical.